So this morning, guys, I'm going to do something slightly different to what I usually do, and I'm going to go through the 4 exotic assault rifles, which are the Capacitor, the Chameleon, the Eaglebearer and the Bighorn. I'm going to tell you how you can get hold of them. I'll go through their attributes, I'll go through their talents, and I'll read the quotes on them all. So starting off with the Capacitor, the quote is, "My two favourite things are cut and cross wires and electric fires. Lucky those two tend to go hand in hand. Let's spark it up, then burn it down." That's from an anonymous former Black Tusk technician. The weapon damage is on mine at the moment is 95.3k. This is with a capacitor skill build. RPM of 700, so not too bad, and a magazine of 40. It's got 41 because it always gives you an extra bullet when you reload. It comes with assault rifle damage, damage to armour and health damage. And the talent shoot is capacitance, which shooting enemy builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5 skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. So when you hit the max cap of 40, that will give you an extra 60% skill damage. So it's very, very effective. And for each skill tier, gain 7.5% weapon damage. So again, if you've got 6 skill tiers, like I have on this build, you get 45% weapon damage. So again, it's a really, really good rifle, assault rifle. Where to get it? You can obviously get it from anywhere that has assault rifle as a targeted loot. However, if you're doing a summit for the first time, you can get it from completing 5 of the challenges. You can only do that once. Doesn't matter how many characters you try and do it with, you can only do it once. But 5 easy challenges, so like completing 3 floors with 1 directive, or opening the box 3 times. I can't remember what exactly the challenges are because I don't do them very often, but there are some really easy ones that you can quickly do, especially on the lower difficulty like hard or normal, and the capacitor can be yours in maybe 20-30 minutes. Moving on to the Chameleon. So it has the total damage is a lot lower than the capacitor. As you can see, it's 39.9k less. It has an higher RPM of 900, and it also holds 10 extra bullets. It comes with assault rifle damage, health damage and crit chance. And it says the Chameleon is coated in a light refracting technology designed by a DARPA research team. The talent, Adaptive Instincts, hitting 30 headshots grants plus 20% critical hit chance and plus 50% critical hit damage for 45 seconds. Hitting 75 body shots grants 90% weapon damage for 45 seconds, and hitting 30 leg shots grants 150% reload speed for 45 seconds. Buffs refresh when out of combat. So it is a really, really good weapon. It's not the best AR in the game, but it is definitely up there amongst them. Again, the Chameleon, you can get it from a lot. People seem to get it from a lot of bounties. You can get it from assault rifle targeted loot, but it has no actual specific part of the game or mission or activity that you have to get it from before it will fall into the general loot pool. Next one, moving on to the Eaglebearer, which is Dark Hours raid exclusive. So it reads, inscription reads, "For tireless defence and service in the wake of our shared national tragedy, we present this to Odessa Sawyer. May she always rise to meet the challenges in her path." And that's from the people of the theatre settlement. It's it's a higher damage than the Chameleon, but less than the capacitor. 750 RPM and 60 round magazine. comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, and headshot damage. It's quite a powerful gun. They have changed the talent slightly from when it first came out. I believe it was slightly different, but again I can't remember. And talent Eagle Strike, accuracy increases as you continuously fire up to 30%. Headshot kills grant the tenacity buff for 15 seconds. The strength of tenacity is increased by 1% for body shots and 5% for headshots. So the more you fire and the better you hit the NPCs, headshots, body shots, you haven't got a kill on a headshot, you literally just hit the head, you get better accuracy. And then tenacity, 40 to 80% of damage taken is delayed until the buff expires. All of the total delayed damage is reduced for each enemy killed while the buff is active, up to 100% with 3 kills. So from what I understand of it, I may be completely wrong, if I scroll that back, is that any damage you take is delayed whilst the tenacity buff is active. All of the total delayed damage is reduced for each enemy. So if you get 3 kills, it will reduce the damage completely. I don't know if that's true. I'm not really sure of the wording in that, so if anybody knows any better, please add in the comment below, just to clear it up. But from what I can see, if you kill 3 people or 3 NPCs, then the buff is reduced by 100%, which means you don't take any damage. I'm going to move on to the bighorn because I'm just going to confuse myself if I try and read into that too much, and this video will just go off on a different tangent. So moving on to the bighorn, it says take aim, take a breath, steady yourself, concentrate, exhale, squeeze. It doesn't come with whose that quote is from, but I'm guessing it's from a sniper or someone with a sniper background. The total weapon damage is basically very similar to the Eaglebearer, so you can see 72.4, 71.7. It has an higher RPM than the Eaglebearer, but it has 10 less in the magazine. It comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, and crit damage. And the talent Big Game Hunter, when scoped, switches to semi-automatic fire mode, dealing 450% weapon damage with each shot. So when you scope in, it gives you the rifle mode, and you hit harder than you would if you just shoot it naturally. And then headshots grant 2% headshot damage, stacks up to 50 times. Once at full stacks, 10 stacks decay every 4 seconds until all stacks have been removed. Headshots delay decaying of stacks, so you can get up to 100% headshot damage as long as you keep going for headshots. I'm not very good at that. I end up just literally shooting head, body, wherever, as long as I put the NPC down. But some players will be better than me, and they'll be actually maintain that headshot damage, which is pretty good. So that's the 4 exotics. Sorry, I forgot to say where to get the bighorn from. So the bighorn you can get in legendary difficulty from the 3 strongholds, which are Capitol Building, District Union Arena, and Roosevelt Island. You can also get it from the summit on legendary difficulty, but as I've said in a previous video, you have to, or it's better for you to get a team together and try and do one of the strongholds, because there's no guarantee in legendary difficulty for it to drop. It's more likely to come from a stronghold. Hope the information that I've shown in this video has been useful to you. If so, please like and subscribe, and I will look to do maybe the SMGs, LMGs, or one a lot of the gear pieces next. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.